Cranky learns a lesson. Cranky is the first crane to be on Glacier Park. He is really excited to be working at their docks. They finally found a way to move him around. It was a splendid day. Sir Topham Hatt and Percy came to a rock. Sir Topham Hatt. So Cranky and Percy were waiting for Sir Topham Hatt to come. Finally, Sir Topham Hatt came. "Although you had a bad first day, Cranky," he said, "I have a job for you. You and Percy need to pull a passenger train." "Okay, oh, a passenger train," said Cranky. "Yes, a passenger train," said Percy. Percy was a splendid little green tank engine. He coupled onto his coaches, and Cranky was so excited. He wanted to leave the station as fast as he could. When the conductor blew his whistle, the train started to go. Cranky was so excited. Go on," he said to Percy. Don't go so fast. But Cranky didn't listen. As they approached the station, Cranky was going so fast that they couldn't stop the train in time. But one coach and one caboose, and the caboose were at the platform. But they didn't want to let the passengers off, so they ended up having to back up the train. Edward was waiting with Toby, and Thomas needed to help him with the job. Hello, Cranky," said Edward. "Feeling good today?" "That's good." The conductor blew his whistle. "Okay. Oh, that's my conductor. I need to go now. Have fun, you guys." And he puffed off importantly with Thomas. Then, Cranky and Percy were going around an animal pen. As the conductor blew the whistle, the train started to go. They passed the pen where Cranky was in a terrible accident. The pen was mended and the prehistoric wolves were back again. Finally, they managed to reach the last station. Cranky's really nervous of what Sir Topham Hatt will say about him pushing Percy. The next day, Cranky was in really big trouble. "If you can't behave, I shall take away your green coat and have you painted blue." Cranky did not like that at all. The next day, he grew angry. And he gives the coaches and the caboose a hard bash. Don't pull, said Percy. The coaches didn't like being pushed like that by Cranky. The passengers were so scared that no one wanted to go near Cranky. "Don't talk, come on," said Cranky, as Percy huffed and puffed down the track. The coaches begged Percy, "Slow down, Percy." They said, "We're going to stop," they said. We're going to stop. Finally, Cranky decides giving up pushing Percy, and Percy stops. So Percy's driver and fireman go out to inspect the problem. Looks like Cranky has caused a leak in one of the coach's pipes, Percy, he said. How will we fix it? Asked the fireman. We'll fix it with a newspaper and a leather bootlace, he said. I'm afraid none of us have a leather bootlace. We'll ask a passenger to borrow a bootlace, said the driver. Excuse me, he said. The fireman said to the man. Can you give us a leather bootlace? I won't, he said. Then I'm afraid the train is going to have to stay where it is. The passengers were saying that this was a bad railway. Cranky knows that Sir Topham Hatt will be really crossed with him. The passengers were very upset. They were told how bad of a Glacier Park railway this is, and then they told the man how bad he was instead. Finally, the man gave up his bootlace, allowing the fireman to fix the leak. As Percy topped off, smiling Percy and the crankiest crane on earth, Cranky, puffed away.